Every week in Dayton, Ohio, crowds gather.
Sometimes a standing room only.
For a jam session. To dance like no one's watching. And hang out with friends. Friends who don't mind a little leather and a lot of ink.
We're very grateful to be here today.
This isn't a rock concert. This is church.
Amen.
Welcome to the First Heavy Metal Church of Jesus Christ.
It's not your grandma's church.
Rock on.
But it is Pastor Brian Smith, a musician who became disillusioned with the services he was attending. Along with about 60 friends, he started this church 3.5 years ago. Today, his heavy metal holy place includes 400 members, and it's growing.
There you go.
You have said that Christians give Jesus a bad name.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
It's like the church got lost somewhere throughout all these years where the Christians go there and find their little plot of real estate and they wait for the lost to find the church. You know, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Jesus said go. So that's what we do. We go.
And go they do, but the places where they minister are not where most churches go.
We'll go to the bars, we'll go to strip clubs, we'll go to bike nights.
You've got to meet the people where they're at. And that's out in the world.
Can you feel it?
I was addicted to about every kind of drug you can pinpoint.
Donnie Powell first learned about the church after a weekend of hard partying. Pastor Brian handed him a pamphlet at a music festival, and for reasons he says he still can't explain, Donnie went to a service the next week.
So I'm standing in the back, and he remembers me. So he comes up and grabs me by my hand and leads me up front. I just bawled like a baby. I was never really told that God loves you just like you are right now.
I'd rather have 300 broken people in here with flaws. They want God. They want Jesus in their life. So we get a lot of those that come here because they just didn't feel comfortable in their home church.
To make his congregation comfortable, a different band plays every week, and it's not always metal. There's no dress code, and worship service starts at noon.
That seems a little late for church.
We're trying to reach the people that might have laid out drunk all night. Seriously, I mean, think about it. What's the 3 reasons people won't go to church? They don't like to dress up or they don't have dress clothes. It's too early. Oh, you're a sinner. Oh, no, we want you. God is not here to condemn you, church. He's here to love you.
We're kind of like a big melting pot. It's come as you are.
They come to church, yeah!
Why is it so important to make the message relatable?
Because we're dealing with people. Or forsake you. We're not here to scare the hell out of you. We're here to love the hell out of you. God has your back. And you know what? Every single one of you get an A today.
We're here to love the hell out of you.
I like him.
That's it. That's his mantra. You know, it was very fascinating to talk to the folks who've been going to church there for a very long period of time, and they talk about their own faith journey and how they grew up and they became disenchanted, and then they discovered a few hundred other folks that were just like them in that regard. But it's growing. I mean, it's fascinating to hear him talk about bellying up at the bar next to the drunkest guy in there
where they are.
and talking to him about Jesus Christ. I mean, that's.
It's also, you know, he makes some great points about it really isn't about what time you show up or what you wear.
Yeah.
You know, it really should be about whatever your faith is or whatever your spiritual journey is. It's about finding what you need in your heart and that message and, you know, and being a good person toward other people. And that doesn't come with an 8 o'clock service and it doesn't come with a suit and a tie.
No, it doesn't have to. In fact, no one in that church wears a shirt and a tie.
They could if they wanted.
They could,
but
exactly.
You can see why it's popular.
Lots of leather. Lots of leather.